Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you've had a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1781. Guess who's coming to dinner from 1967? Cross that one off. And we're going to start it off with Happy Father's Day. I've totally forgotten to message my dad. But then in New Zealand, Father's Day is not till September. So he actually gets 2 Father's Days. I got crazy stuff going on my computer. I haven't been on my computer all day. It's the first time I've been on my computer and it's doing all of this weird crap stuff. But I also have 2 incredible stepsons, the oldest 2 who are fathers, and I am so proud of them. One is dad to 3 boys. The other one is a dad to 2.5. The half one is due in December. So, and I'm incredibly proud of the young men that they have become, the husbands that they are, and the fathers that they are. So happy Father's Day to my boys. And to anybody out there who has a father role in somebody's life, hope you've had a super fantastic sparkling Father's Day. So what have we done today? Actually, not a lot. When I think about it, we started off, we went for a walk, and it was Sunday, and I thought, we have not done a breakfast on a Sunday for a long time where we have gone breakfast and gone for a mystery drive. So I went out, we grabbed some Burger King, and of course they have really good hash browns. I like the hash browns, and they are just down the street from Dutch Brothers. So we get the 2 croissants for $5 with the hash, and then we get a side of hash browns, and then we stop off at Dutch Brothers, which is on the same side of the street on the way towards home. And Zeffie gets her pup cup, and I get my double chocolate mocha blended, I think it's called. It's got a lot of chocolate in it. It was very chocolatey today. And we didn't have to wait long in line for that. And I thought about, maybe we could have this while we're going through the car wash. But then I thought, no, we're not going to do that, because that means I've got to get out and wipe the car down and my hash browns will get cold, and that's just not acceptable. So we came home and had breakfast here at home. And of course, Zeffie got her little bits of the egg out of my croissants and a hash brown or 2 as well. It's her pup cup. The guy was standing there talking to me, and he ended up putting like 3 of the little biscuits that they have into the pup cup for Zeffie, and he puts them on top so she can't get to the cream. But she found a way to move the biscuits out of the way in the cup, get to the cream first, and then go back and have the biscuits. She likes to save the doggy biscuits till last. So the cream goes first. It's always the cream first, and she'll move it out of the way without taking them out of the cup. Very smart girl, my girl. So then later on, I thought, I've got to go to the mail place to pick up my mail, because I have a couple of packages waiting. I have no idea what packages these are, because I haven't ordered anything. And I'm like, what the heck is in the packages? So I don't know. So I hop in the car, because I can't take Zeffie with me, and explain to her that I've got to go pick up the packages. She can't come because it's too hot to be in the car. It's like 90 degrees outside at the time. And so I head off there, and on the way there, something niggles me in the back of my head, thinking it's Father's Day. Bet they're closed today, because they actually closed on Mother's Day and observant the Mother's Day. And I get there, and sure enough, they're closed. I'm like, damn it. So on the way home, I'm thinking, I should go wash the car. And so I came, I thought, Zeffie can come with me. And so I came all the way home, picked up Zeffie, we went back, we washed the car, did a little spit and polish and all of that, got it all looking nice and clean again. And we got this really cool car wash that's just down the street. And Zeffie just sits there in the back. She was a little whiny today in it. And the first time she went through, she just sort of like looked all around her, and then sat down, and then laid down and just watched everything. Today, before she laid down, she was a little whiny, but that was okay. I just told her, it's okay. We're good. We're all good. And so we got home with our nice clean car. And then we just had a nice relaxing day and did some reading. And what's that TV series we're watching? Hope Street. We're watching Hope Street on BritBox. It's a cool little series about the little town in Northern Ireland, and just their police station in Northern Ireland, and all the stuff that they get in their little community, and how everybody knows everybody, and everybody's got their nose stuck in everybody else's business, and all that sort of fun stuff that you get with small places. I like small places. But last night we watched Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with Spencer Tracy, Sidney Poitier, Katharine Hepburn, and Catherine Houghton. And I wasn't sure if I'd seen this before or not. And as soon as we got into this movie, I'm like, I have not seen this before. But man, what a great movie. I have to say that was an awesome, awesome movie. It was, and the fact that I found out beforehand that it was Spencer Tracy's last movie, and he passed away 17 days after they finished filming, and that just made it even more special. The script was amazing. It was awesome. It was, a touchy subject back then in 1967, and interracial marriage, and it came out in the movie that in like 19, I think they said 19 states it was illegal for them to get married, because they were of different races. And I'm sort of like, you love who you love. There shouldn't be any discrimination against who you get married to. Guy marries guys, woman marry woman. You have interracial marriages, you have interreligion marriages. And, you love who you love. You can't help who you fall in love with. So why should there be an issue about it? And I just thought it was very interesting from that. And I'm not going to get into the politics of it at all. I'm just going to say this. The movie was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. I loved the discussions that they had about the situation, about some of the things the challenges that they would face as a married couple, and about how they quickly decided that, we're going to go to Geneva. I'm going to Geneva with them tonight, and we're going to get married next week. You guys coming over? That sort of the snap decisions that they made. And I just thought it was a really, really cool movie. And you could see the shock on people's faces. They did that very, very well. Reading through IMDb, through some of the trivia stuff that was listed there, they said that Spencer Tracy was very ill at the time. They actually had 2 scripts, one with him in, one with him out, because they weren't sure if he was actually going to make it to the end of the movie. They said when they filmed the scene of him doing the speech at the end, the speech that he does at the end, you see Katharine Hepburn in the background, and because she plays his wife, but she's also a very good friend of Spencer Tracy's as well. They've been in many movies together over the years and had a very close relationship. And they said, you see her in the background, and they said her tears were not acting. Those were real. That was her real tears and everything else, because she must have known that something was, because he was very, very sick at the time when he filmed this movie. And she would actually pick him up and drive him to and from the set every single day. And when he was tired, she would drive him home. They would shoot until he was tired, and then that was it for the day. It was a wrap. He died 17 days after, and it took them a week. They said in the thing, it took a week to film that last scene. And they said, that was her real tears in there. She's listening to her dear friend, who was very ill at the time, deliver this fantastic speech. And I just absolutely love the movie. Recommend it highly. People are going to have a lot of opinions about it. I'm well aware of that. They're going to talk about the political side of it. I don't care. I'm not. My thing is, you love who you love, and there should be no barriers because of who you love. So that's just my thoughts on it. But I thought the acting was brilliant. And I'm like watching, because I knew that from reading this, that I knew that Spencer Tracy was very ill during this. And I'm like watching him like a hawk through this thing. And I'm like, he was such an amazing actor that I'm looking at different scenes and things and his facial expressions and all that. And you could not tell that he was as sick as he was. And so hats off to him for the incredible job he did of portraying the character that he did in that movie, without letting on to people that just how sick he was when he was filming that film. So I thought all the actors did a great job. Loved the storyline. Loved the whoever wrote the script. I don't even know if they won an Academy Award for it, but it was a very powerful script. I thought this is my opinion. So, that's right. I jammed my finger in the door today. I just suddenly realized that. I just went, ow. But yeah, I thought that was a very powerful script. Great acting by all the people involved in that movie. Yeah, if you get a chance to watch it, definitely watch it. I think a lot of what is in there is still relevant today when it comes to interracial relationships, interreligion relationships. Just talking about the prejudice that is present in this movie. There's a lot of it still around in real life, and I'm just sort of like, why? You can't stop people. People fall in love, and that's it. There shouldn't be any barriers for them. There really shouldn't. But anyway, I enjoyed the movie. If you get a chance to watch it, please watch it. That was such a great movie, great acting. You're probably going to ask me what I'm going to watch tonight, and I have no clue. Hang on. But yeah, definitely that one gets I haven't rated any. Actually, I just thought about this. I haven't rated any of the movies that I've watched. But this one, this was a pretty good one. I actually have nothing on my thing for tonight. Maybe I'll watch Bullet tonight. I meant to watch it tomorrow night. I've got my little timetable here, and so I'm just yeah, I didn't watch. I've got nothing on my schedule for tonight. Oh, but it's because I was meant to be driving back from San Diego today. And of course, I didn't make it to San Diego, so that's why. Just updating my chart here. So I actually have a free night. So I might just do a night of reading. I've started reading The Housemaid. For some reason, I don't know why, but all of a sudden in TikTok, and I never went looking on the topic. It's scary when you've been thinking about things, I was looking for a good book I was thinking about a good book to read. I hadn't even been on Amazon. I hadn't even been on, Google or anything like that, looking for top sellers or best books to read or any of those. I hadn't researched any books whatsoever, but all of a sudden in my TikTok, I'm seeing book review after book review after book review after book review of all these different books. And one that was through all of them was The Housemaid. And I was like, So I went and had a look at it. They had it on sale. It was like $6 for a paperback. It was cheaper than the Kindle. And so I got it on Saturday. It was delivered on Saturday. No, Sunday. That's today. Saturday. It was delivered yesterday. 3-day weekends. They kill you, I tell you. And so far, I'm enjoying it. So I might go and sit down and read that tonight, and instead of doing a movie tonight. But tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Bullet, and that is one movie I have not seen. It is also a movie that, even though he is not in the credits, this distant cousin of mine who was the stunt double for Steve McQueen, he will. He is the stunt driver in this movie, in that one. So, sorry, I'm just updating my sheet of what I've done. Today is the 15th. That was the 15th of June. What's that one? There we go. It's all back to normal again. My sheet's now updated because I know it would screw me up if I forgot to do it. Just do this. Bum, bum. Done. Okay. So yes, I may actually watch nothing tonight. I might just sit and read. In fact, that sounds like a really good idea right now. It's not often I actually sit down and read a real book at home unless it's nonfiction. So I'm actually going to be reading a fiction book, but I'm through like the first 7 chapters, I think it is, 7 or 8 chapters. So I might go and make a dent in it tonight. Who knows? But anyway, that's it from us. We are going to head out, and the heat index heat warnings are supposed to be ending tonight. Who knows? Supposed to be. It's got to 109 today. For those back in New Zealand, that's 40 something. Because 104 is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah. And we've got windy conditions outside too. It was really weird. I was trying to make out if the wind I was hearing outside was somebody using because the way it was swirling around, and that we get a lot of leaves that swirl around inside our patio area, and it makes this noise, and you have to listen to it to see, is that somebody sweeping up stuff, or is that the wind, or is it somebody with a wind blow and you can't hear the motor of the wind blow, you just hear it getting blown around, or is it the wind? It was the wind. So yeah, so we are back down to 104 tomorrow. 40 degrees Celsius tomorrow. Yes, it's a little toasty right now. But I'm just looking ahead at this weather going, yeah, we're in the hot season. But I did find our cooler our cooling towel things, and I've got this one, which is a one that goes around Zeffie's neck, which is a V shape like a bandana, and you wet it, and I put it in the fridge, and then I put it on underneath her harness, and it pushes it the cold wet thing against her chest. I don't know if it actually helps her or not, but you know. And then I found my one, and it's a big towel thing that you wet up and you roll it up, and well, put it however you like. I roll it up, stick around my neck, and put the ends down my shirt. So I get the coldness on the chest down here. And that worked pretty well last night. So I might do it again tonight. Worked for me. Zeffie? I don't know. But anyway, what do you think, Zeph? You got anything to say today? Oh, that's right. We got to play today too, didn't we? Played fetch. She doesn't fetch very much. She'll get it. I'll take it off her. I'll throw it. She'll chase it. She'll go get it. It was really funny because this one didn't have a lot of weight to it, so it didn't go very far. It went into the kitchen. So she would run along, pick it up, and keep running, and then come in the doors behind me here, turn around in here, and then come back, running back to me. And I was on the big rug that's in our family room, and then she'd come to her screeching halt by me, and she'd do her zoomies that way. And but in the morning, she's not zooming as much as she usually does. So maybe it's too hot for her to zoom. But we come inside from our walk. She goes and has a big drink of water because we're already in the 70s, low 80s at that point. And then she goes and waits by the back door. I go and open up the back door for her. And then I have to step out first because she will not go out before me now for whatever reason. And so I go out there, and then she kind of like dances around me. And so I make like I'm going to startle her or something. And she takes off and goes running, and she'll go over the wall into the planter, go halfway along, jump out of the wall, come across the backyard, into the house, spin around inside, and then go all the way back out and does a loop that way. And I'm like, crazy girl. And then she suddenly stopped and have a drink of water, and then she's like, I'm done. So anyway, I'm out of here. Our recommendation is definitely watch Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Great movie from 1967. Great cast, great script. Fantastic acting and everything else. So go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, konara.